Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard and I hope you are doing well today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today's Stampin' Up! Monday is a little project share that I made. I could make one with you and do a tutorial if you'd like. If you want me to do that, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section below. This is a loaded envelope and I followed the tutorial that is by Scrapdaworld, I believe. And if you look on her channel, maybe I can even link it if I can think of it. And it's a super easy way to make a little mini loaded envelope. So this is a mini. I usually make bigger ones, but this was a tiny one comparatively. So it's about 4 inches wide by about 6 inches tall. And it's got these little gussets here so that you can hold stuff in there. This one I didn't super load, okay, so you could do more with this. You could add a pocket on the back as well. But I wanted to play around with that with all Stampin' Up! Products, so let me walk you through it. So I made it out of Emerald Envy. This are in colors that are going out. Actually, some of these are here. This Flirty Flamingo, Emerald Envy, that whole line from a couple years ago is being retired at the end of May because our new annual catalog comes out June 1st, and pick a pattern paper. So let me show you what I've got in here. So it basically has 2 pockets. It's got this front one and the back one here. I have some of this paper here that is shredded, cut with like fringe scissor type of, I actually used a die for this, but not a Stampin' Up! Die, but you could take fringe scissors or just your regular scissors and cut, and then I kind of scrunched it up. And then I used the stamp set, primarily this Pieces and Patterns, and it also goes with this paper, and it's very, very cute. I especially love this little bear on here. And I went ahead and cut out of our new punch from our Occasions catalog so I used all designer paper from that particular set. And I cut it out of 2 papers and just kind of layered it, and then I stamped the little bear and colored it in with just some ink from my Sahara Sand pad, and I don't know if it's going to show up, kind of a rainy day again out here, Winkastella on there. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I used some of these beautiful little faceted gems. I used them up here as well. I also used some of our silver twine. I just kind of I stamped this Hello There in Flirty Flamingo, and I did put Winkastella on that as well. And then I just cut it out with, I think it was my 2-inch punch, and behind that I just put some snail on there, and then just sort of bunched up the silver stuff and stuck it to the back of that, so it just kind of has a little extra texture. Alright, so let's take a look in the first pocket here. Again, I didn't overly stuff this. You could definitely do more with this, but I was playing around, thought I would try it out. So I made this little tag out of our layering circles and the designer paper. I love these little animals. I love especially the little hedgehoggy, or I don't know if it's supposed to be a porcupine or a hedgehog, and the little raccoon. And then I also did the scallop out of the bigger one, and I did the same out of Whisper White and backed it. That way you could write to or from, or write a little note on there. So it's kind of double, and it makes it sturdier too. Since this is just designer paper, it's not as thick as cardstock is, so it gives it some heft. And then I put some of this gorgeous crushed curry ribbon through there and put a little staple in. So that's that. So it's a little tag. This makes a cute little gift if you have a crafty friend that you can give this to, and there's all little things they can use in here. I also made I used our 3x3 envelopes that we have, and I made a little card. It says, "Why thank you." So this is something that they could use to pop in a little thank you note to somebody, and it's already at the ready. I used that designer paper again, and on some Flirty Flamingo cardstock. I used one of our little silver mini doilies, and then the Why Thank You is from the stamp set, and I punched it out with one of our new scallop circle punches. They have a little thank you note they can use all ready to go. So I have that in there. I also have, this is undecorated, so I gave them a little one of these, I love these, one of these little note cards that they can decorate. Give them something, you know, that they can do in case they, for whatever reason, don't want to use the colors or whatever. So that's that little stash for them. And I popped in some of our Memories and More cards that I picked out this is from the eclectic one, but I picked out ones that had colors that would go with this particular set. So Oh Happy Day, and there's that. So they could use this on cards, they could use this in their memory keeping, in their planner. Our Adventure, it's got this Emerald Envy with the denim look there, but on the back it's got these black and white, so they could use that on a card. You can use this together as well. So, and this is Amazing, and then it has that. So, fun little thing there to stuff. So that's the front pocket. And you could fit some more things in there as well. In this pocket here, this is the bigger pocket. It's pretty deep. I've got a couple things in here. So the first thing I've got is a tag that I made with the designer paper. And I did some things. I cut one of our larger doilies, silver doilies. I kind of had a silver theme here with this. Used another one of those faceted gems. It says Enjoy Today in craft white. And I did take that and use my scissors again and chop, 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 because I feel like it tied into this theme here. And then I just kind of took that and dipped it in my white ink to get the little edges white, just so the fringe would stick out a little bit, I guess. If you're going to make fringe, I guess you want people to notice. I just cut out of 2 little circle punches, and I kind of scrunched them up and edged them with my white ink as well, and put a little rhinestone in there for sort of a flower-ish type of thing. And then use some, actually this is retired Emerald Emmy, but you can use whatever Emerald Emmy you have, or whatever ribbon for that matter. You can use white. But I liked the little bit of Emerald Envy because it brings out these leaves. I punched out with our leaf punch, this one here, out of the designer paper. It's the one with the mushrooms on the back of it. So cute. So they have a little tag they can use for gifting. Then I made this little envelope out of the designer paper and this fun striped ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. Just wrapped it around 2 times. And I made one of those little doily. I used removable tape so they could open it, but one of the small doilies again, and then I just punched a little piece, a little circle, like 3/4 of an inch, I think that is, or is that an inch? I think it's 3/4 of an inch, out of the designer paper. And then you open it up, and I put some retired snowflake doilies in there, or you could put whatever you have that's current, but I had some extra snowflake doilies I thought would be fun to gift, so they would have something available for Christmas time when that rolled around. And then you just wrap it around, and then go ahead and tie. And it's always fun to have surprises and open up envelopes, and it's what's nice about a little loaded envelope. You can kind of stuff it with little goodies and stickers and whatnot. So you could wrap ribbon around a spool, all sorts of things you could do with that. I'll tie it up a little bit better. And then that just tucks right on in there. And like I said, you could fit other things. You could definitely decorate this more elaborately. Like I said, I was trying out that loaded envelope tutorial, so I wanted to make one. And I thought I would just challenge myself to keep to a designer paper, a stamp set that went together, and all Stampin' Up! Products. And I feel like it came out cute. I like the colors, the pink and the green and the crushed curry there. I think they go really well together. And then, like I said, you could put paper on the back here and also put a pocket, and then you could stuff a few more things on there. That would be fun too. Stampin' Up! Cardstock makes it nice and sturdy, so this won't get squashed in the mail, I don't think. And if it's packed in a nice little bubble mailer type thing, I think it'll do really well. And hopefully you guys like that. If you want me to go ahead and show you how to make that envelope, I can do that for you, or you can pop over to her YouTube channel and we'll share the love here. And she's got that tutorial. It's in a video that she shows you an envelope she's already made, so it's kind of like a second half of a video type of thing, but who knows, I might go through it anyway and do it. But that was her. Credit her there with the dimensions there. That wasn't my idea. I have made loaded envelopes before, but not this particular design, so I wanted to try it out, and I really like how it turned out. So I'll be making lots of these. So thank you, Scrapdaworld, for that. That's always cool. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today, and have a great day.